Hey, what's up? Hello, everyone. Welcome into Fantasy Filmball, the show where we turn movies into sports and sports into something we don't talk about here. My name's Matt, and it's just me today. Dylan is currently on a flight to Los Angeles, California, so that means it's just me reacting to today's Critics' Choice Award nominations. They don't do a live stream. Unlike the Golden Globes, the Critics' Choice are no fun whatsoever. So, unfortunately, I am just going to have to read the nominations to surprise myself. All right, so the first category I have here is Best Score. And yeah, nothing about that is surprising at all. That is all of the expected contenders. Now, I think the question that I still have is that our Oscar 5? I say 5, there's 6 nominees, but Dune Part 2, not eligible. Not eligible for the Oscars. So when I think Conclave, Brutalist, Wild Robot, Emilia Perez, Challengers, I can't see the Wild Robot happening at the Oscars. I can't. No matter how many nominations it gets, I just can't see it. But this category, exactly as expected. The Critics' Choice Awards often just try and do the most obvious thing. So that feels obvious. Let's move on to the next category, which is Best Song. Okay, so Miley Cyrus got in here too. Harper and Will Go West is here. Of course, Challengers, the 2 Emilia Perez songs, Kiss the Sky, Wild Robot. This category sucks this year. Again, this is no surprises whatsoever. I don't think I got it all right. I think I leaned away from Harper and Will Go West. I think I leaned away from Miley Cyrus. But all of this makes sense. I was with my mom, and she was like, what songs are eligible for the Oscar this year? And so we went through listening to all of them, and I was just like, man, this year sucks. And I went back to last year and I was like, there's so many songs that I loved, even songs that didn't get nominated. And here, there's not even like 3 songs that I think are worthy of a nomination. And so like looking at this category just makes me like deeply sad. Moving on to the next one, Best Foreign Language Film. And immediately I take issue. With the term foreign language film when you include Flow here, which has no language. It has meows. It has barks. It has no language. There's no language in this. Why are we pretending that Flow is a foreign language film? Yes, it's from Latvia. It can be an international film, but foreign language? No, doesn't fit. I take issue, but again, yet another category that's like pretty much exactly as expected. I thought they would have swapped Kneecap out for The Girl with the Needle, but otherwise, All We Imagine Is Light, Emilia Perez, I'm Still Here, Seat of the Sacred Fig, those are expected. We've got like a locked 3 at the Oscars. They're showing up everywhere exactly as expected. Again, no surprises yet. We're going to move on to Best Comedy. A Real Pain, Deadpool and Wolverine, Hitman, My Old Ass, Saturday Night, Thelma. Sure, I don't care about this category. I don't know what could have made it here. I don't know. Challengers? I don't know. Let's move on. All right, Best Animated Feature. They only did 5. They didn't do the 6 that they could have done. So I thought they were going to fit in Transformers 1. But I guess that they just wanted to go with the expected 5. The Oscar 5 for animation could not be more locked. It's Flow, Inside Out 2, Memoir of a Snail, Wallace and Gromit, Wild Robot, and there is nothing else that's coming in there. We are so locked, and we have been so locked for months. Best Visual Effects. We've got Gladiator 2, Wicked, Dune, Better Man, yeah, The Substance, and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. The Substance, off to a really good start. That's really good for it. And then we've got 2 Apes movies here with Better Man and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I have made it no secret that I think Better Man has better ape CGI than Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I was not overly fond of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, but I thought that they did it fantastically in Better Man. It's quite bad for Deadpool and Wolverine, quite bad for Twisters specifically, and it's really good for The Substance. I've been saying for a while that if The Substance is real, yes, I'm still hesitant on it. If The Substance is real, it's going to show up all over the place here. Like, it's got to be everywhere at the Critics' Choice Awards, because if anyone was going to go all out for it, it's Critics' Choice. So to see it in visual effects already, that's good. I want to also see it in somewhere like production design or cinematography. Let's move on to the next. We've got hair and makeup. I think I went 6 for 6 on this. Cool. I mean, the only thing that I feel like the Oscars would do is like a biopic or something that's just like not big makeup. All of these are like heavy on the effects makeup, and I feel like the Oscars are going to do either Emilia Perez or A Complete Unknown, something that's just a little bit more like, you know, a prosthetic nose. I feel like that's going to be in there, but this 6 is a perfect Critics' Choice Award 6. Again, no surprises. I'm sorry that this video isn't fun. I'm not freaking out all over the place because this is just normal. They're being like shockingly normal. All right. Costume design. God damn it. Last night I had Maria in. I took it out. I went like, if they're going to skip one thing, it's Maria. I tried to be different. I tried to be unique, and then they screwed me, man. Otherwise, everything expected is here. Nosferatu, Conclave. Yeah. This is literally this is like my Oscar top 6. All right, moving on. Best editing. Okay. So, Anora, Challengers, Conclave. Ooh. You know what is bad to miss here? The substance. The substance, I feel like, should have been in here. And after a disastrous couple of days for Dune Part 2 and The Brutalist, specifically a disastrous time at the ACE Eddie Awards with The Brutalist not making it, September motherfucking 5 is here in the editing category. Oh, and no Emilia Perez. No Emilia Perez in editing. My front runner for editing misses here. Now, I just have to take into consideration how much does that matter, because I'm not expecting the Critics' Choice Awards to love Emilia Perez the way that I'm expecting industry awards to. This is going to be an interesting year for this category because some of the films that are here did not even make the ACE Eddie Guild Awards. And again, the substance missing here, not a good look for it. And Wicked missing here, and Emilia Perez missing here. This is a tricky category this year. September 5 is scary in this category. It's really scary in this category because it so easily could just pop up right at the end. Like, it feels like we are heading towards a reality where we get a September 5 screenplay editing nomination and maybe even picture. Best production design. Brutalist, Wicked, Conclave, Nosferatu, Gladiator 2, Dune Part 2. Again, nothing at all surprising. I would have Emilia Perez in for the Oscar, but it makes sense that it's missing right here because Critics' Choice Awards are not going to go all out for this movie. That said, we're missing yet another opportunity for the substance to overperform a little bit. And that's not bad. That's not bad. None of these are places that it 100% should have been, maybe editing, but it's not overperforming. It's not showing like outrageously high enthusiasm for the movie in the way that I kind of was hoping to see to really feel confident that the substance buzz is real. I'm happy to see Nosferatu in here. Critics' Choice is really going out for Nosferatu. I wonder if we could see that in some of the above-the-line categories like director or picture. Onwards and upwards to cinematography. Yet again, another category that we could have seen the substance show up in. And it's just not here. But it's not that surprising. And top 6 is... Oh, they missed Maria. Is Maria weak? But they went with Maria for costumes. So, interesting. Oh, I didn't even clock that Wicked is here. I didn't even clock that. Oh my God, that's crazy. One of the films that's getting dunked on the most this year for its cinematography, for the choice of the backlighting throughout. Oh my god, people are gonna be mad. But Nosferatu is killing it. Nosferatu has been picking up every single cinematography nomination that it needs. That said, I feel like yet again we're going to see a big difference in this category when we go from the critic awards to the industry awards. I maintain Nickel Boys is not going to do well when we get to those industry awards, when we get to ASC, when we get to BSC, when we get to the Oscars. Right now, the big surprise for me here is Maria missing. And again, I would have loved to see, instead of Wicked popping up an extra place that it didn't need to be, I would have loved to see The Substance popping up an extra place. Onwards and Upwards, again, adapted screenplay. Yeah, no surprises here. I mean, they could have gone with Room Next Door. Emilia Perez is real. Getting the Golden Globe, getting in here, even when it's been missing other categories that it could be getting, right? Like, Emilia Perez has not been performing well with Tex here, but it's still got screenplay, and so did Wicked. A Complete Unknown, once again, gets no screenplay love. Not hugely surprising. Music biopics never do that, but everything else here, just kick Wicked out, that's your Oscar 5. Original screenplay. Oh, September 5. September 5 is here, and with editing and screenplay, it feels like that's going to be in our picture 10. I think I got 6 for 6 on this. I had a moment where I was like, I'm going to put Seed of the Sacred Fig in, but it's not here. Unfortunately, it's not here. I'm just struggling to deal with the fact that September 5 is happening. Oh, man. Okay, I've grieved enough. Let's move on. Best Director. Oh, they did more than they needed to. Wow, even with Emilia Perez missing so many things, it's here. That's very interesting. Anora, Conclave, Brutalist, Wicked, John Chu. Okay, Substance, Nickel Boys, and Dune Part 2. See, I was thinking that they were going to do either or. They were either going to do Wicked or Dune Part 2, but they decided to do a bigger category so they could do both. How sweet. How lovely. AKA, this is really just the Critics' Choice Awards being like, we don't want to be wrong. We don't want to miss out on anything that could be in the eventual Oscar lineup. It's just them trying to be predictors. So again, there's no surprises here because they just picked everything that feasibly could be nominated. Best Ensemble. I didn't have Saturday Night. Oh, I had September 5. So maybe September 5 is not doing as well as I was fearing it might. Maybe September 5 just tops out at those two. If I see John Magaro show up in supporting actor, I know it's in picture. The Brutalist could have been here, and it's not. But otherwise, again, there's nothing surprising. Best Young Actor/Actress. Furiosa, yep. I was really surprised to see that Mark Adelstein was #1 on Awards Expert. That kid is not eligible. It is 21 and under, and I believe he is like 22 or 23 years old. Doesn't count. I definitely got some wrong. I don't think I had Zoe Ziegler or Alicia Weir. Let's move on. Best Supporting Actress. All right, we're getting into these big categories, and we've got Danielle Deadwyler, Ingenue Ellis. Oh no, Selena Gomez missed. Oh, that's the big surprise of the day. Getting Ingenue Ellis, Ariana Grande, Margaret Qualley, Isabella Rossellini, Zoe Saldana. And they went with Isabella Rossellini in the movie for 5 minutes, and she made the nomination. But this just shows they are not big on Emilia Perez. They are not Emilia Perez's strongest soldiers, which I kind of expected. I just didn't expect it to be reflected here. I was expecting below the line and for them to be fine above the line, but damn, Selena Gomez missed. But otherwise, Margaret Qualley is looking really real. If she gets the SAG, she's in. Also, Ariana Grande is winning here. Easy. Pause 1 moment. In my surprise about Selena Gomez missing, I didn't even notice the fact that Felicity Jones is not here either. This is the one category where the Critics' Choice Awards chose violence. Dylan, you get your vindication for saying Felicity Jones is vulnerable. That's shocking, and I did not even notice it until, editing the video. Supporting actor Yuri Borisov. My called shot of the year. Kieran Culkin, Clarence Macklin. Good for you, Clarence Macklin, after missing that disastrous Golden Globe nomination. Edward Norton, Guy Pearce, Denzel Washington. What could have been here that wasn't here? No, that's the top 6. I would have loved to see Jeremy Strong show up, but I've been saying for a long time, The Apprentice, even if The Apprentice is real for the Oscars, it's not happening at the Critics' Choice Awards. The Critics' Choice Awards are pandering, and they are going to be afraid of doing something as bold as going with The Apprentice. They would be afraid of retribution for no reason, because why the fuck would Trump care about the Critics' Choice Awards? Get real. I am just gearing up for a Kieran Culkin sweep. I don't get it. I do not understand how that performance is going to sweep over something like Clarence Macklin or Guy Pearce or Yuri Borisov. Moving on to Best Actress, we've got Cynthia Erivo, Carlos... Oh, Marianne Jean-Baptiste. Yes, she's alive. I did take her out of my Critics' Choice Award predictions last night to put Nicole Kidman back in. I should have stuck to my guns. I think our Oscar 5 is in here. The question is just who misses. I'm still stubborn and not believing in Demi Moore. You guys can get your pitchforks out, but maybe Maria's the one that misses. Maybe Angelina Jolie isn't real. Or maybe we get another Margot Robbie and Barbie situation and we have Cynthia Erivo get every precursor and then miss the Oscar. She's in next year. She's win competitive next year. But for this one, I still feel like she could be on the cusp. Let's move on to Best Actor, where Hugh Grant... You go, Hugh Grant! Oh, man, that's great. Otherwise, that's expected. Brutalist, Complete Unknown, Queer, Conclave. Okay, this was an opportunity for a real pain to kind of overperform, get Jesse Eisenberg in. But they went with Hugh Grant instead. I mean, Hugh Grant, fucking fantastic in Heretic. But yeah, no real big takeaways. All the expected players are here. Once again, like I said, if The Apprentice is going to be big, we'd see it at SAG. It wouldn't be here that it shows up. You know who is in the top 6 on Awards Expert that's not here? Is Glenn Powell. Can't say I am surprised whatsoever on that one. All right, let's move on. I think we might be on Best Picture. And it's Complete Unknown, Anora, The Brutalist, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Amelia Perez, Nickel Boys, Sing Sing, Substance, Wicked. Something's missing here. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Something's missing here. It's not Sing Sing. It's not Nickel Boys. It's not Complete Unknown. What's missing? Oh, it's A Real Pain. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's A Real Pain. Maybe I was right. In my predictions, I had a Complete Unknown out, and I had The Substance and A Real Pain in, but they ditched A Real Pain. And that's making me feel a little vindicated. Maybe A Real Pain is the one that's on the chopping block for the Oscars. Maybe it's not a Complete Unknown, it's not Sing Sing, it's not Nickel Boys. Maybe A Real Pain is the one that would go if The Substance comes in. I'm fine with that. A Real Pain is my least favorite of the perspective lineup, having not seen a Complete Unknown yet. Cool. You know what? Rad. Let's go with that. Bad day for A Real Pain. Bad day. The AFI NBR combo seemed to be cementing it as the real deal. It didn't get Jesse Eisenberg in, which it could have, and Missing Picture is bad for it, especially because this is a film that, above all else, critics should be going out for. Good day for A Complete Unknown, showing that despite it not getting any tech love here, it got Edward Norton, it got Timothée Chalamet, it got Picture over Searchlight's other film, cementing for me A Complete Unknown is Searchlight's key priority. This is what they're pushing above all else. Neither good nor bad day for Amelia Perez. People might say it's a bad day because it missed almost every tech nomination. This is the film that I know I expect to be the nomination leader at the Oscars, but it's not doing that here. The reason I say neither bad nor good day is that I didn't expect the Critics' Choice to like this movie. I don't expect them to give it any wins outside of like maybe El Mal or Mi Camino for Best Song. But otherwise, you know, I'm not expecting it to win the categories that I'm expecting it to win at the Oscars. Even Zoe Saldana is not winning here. Ariana Grande is taking it. Very good day for Nickel Boys. Nickel Boys getting into screenplay, into cinematography, into supporting actress, into picture. It got everything that it needed. Neither good nor bad day for The Substance. Substance didn't miss anything that it needed, but it also didn't get those extra nominations. It didn't get things that were showing me that the Critics' Choice Awards liked it more than I expected. They landed exactly where I expected. They didn't give it those extra tech support nominations. That said, they did give it visual effects, which is one that was certainly a little extra. Oh, and it missed editing too. It missed editing, which is really bad for it. Neither good nor bad day. You know, it picks up visual effects, it loses editing. It's not a great day for Sing Sing, but it also didn't lose support like we saw with the Golden Globes, where the Golden Globes just missed it entirely. Sing Sing performed exactly the way that it needed to, which is good. Anora, The Brutalist, Dune Part 2, Conclave, those are all just doing exactly what we expected. Same with Wicked, although Wicked overperformed a little bit by getting that cinematography nomination. So those are all doing really well. September 5, despite not being in Best Picture, had a very good day by making original screenplay and editing. That's what it needed to do. Overall, these nominations were pretty expected. They were kind of exactly on the dot of what they should have been, what you would expect the Critics' Choice to do. And so it's not really changing that much for me. It's just making me feel like when I inevitably have to put the substance into Best Picture, I haven't done it yet, the one that I'm going to be taking out is a real pain. A Complete Unknown's not going anywhere. I'm going to hang on to Nickel Boys, and I'm going to hang on to Sing Sing for dear life. But for now, I'm sticking with the AFI 10 until we hit PGA, because that's gonna determine things for me. But anyways, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thanks for watching me talk about everything that's going on with the Critics' Choice Awards. As always, thank you so much for watching. My name's Matt, and this has been Fantasy Filmball.